Okay, Breaker Bro 23. So this is episode number 4 in the unboxing CB radio series, and I was only going to do one video tonight, just kind of do like a radio or two every night, but the XYL is telling me to hustle, and this box is unmarked. It weighs a ton, all right, and when I was moving it around, I almost dropped it, and this thing weighs a ton. I highly doubt that has a microwave in it. So let's see. So we're going to do one radio. Purple Popsicle said maybe, he said, how about maybe like 2 radios at night? So I think I can do that. I can keep it down. And then I'll stop rambling. But, you know, the reason why I collect some of this stuff is because, well, and keep it is because it has a history with me. And I don't know, I just like it. And there's other radio nerds out there. So, yeah. Okay. One of my bigger boxes. I have a couple more, probably not quite this big, out in the garage, but these are heavy. I got to get these down on my bottom shelf, so I'll make these quick. Sorry about rambling, you guys. And well, it's going to be heavy for a couple reasons. So here we go. Some old car stereo magazines from the 90s. You know that people actually collect these now? That's amazing. Keep it long enough, you know. Let's see here. Some GNS Redline literature. Dude, these speakers were so bad. These were like the kind. High school yearbooks. Man, I'm just cramming stuff in. Junior high yearbooks. Oh my god. Yeah, speaker builder magazines. Okay. Why do I keep that? I don't know. Wow. Okay, so I actually have this mobile. I wonder where it is. This is my Galaxy 979. So this is a street legal CB. This box is empty, but I know the radio's around here somewhere because I didn't sell it. This is a street legal Galaxy. Really good talking radio. Upper lower sideband, AM. And the reason why I bought this was when I had my Suburban, my big strapping Suburban, my wife, I put all these export radios in there, and she'd be like, yeah, I'm on channel 6, but I'm calling for you, or I'm on 23 and I'm calling for you, but you're never answering me. Well, yeah, because she was like 28235 or something like that because of the extra band switches. So I got a street legal CB that she could use in the truck and never get lost. So I got to find that radio and put it back in now. Oh, Jesus, Murphy. Oh, my God. Sweet. This is why it was so heavy. Let's see. Miscellaneous computer parts. Miscellaneous empty box for shipping. There's for our turntable. Microwavium. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God, guys. All right. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Well, I wonder why this box was so daggum heavy. Christmas. Let's see here. Let me see what I can do. Oh, yeah. This has been with me for quite a while. There it is. With cobwebs and everything. Oh, that's sweet. Just lovely. So, you guys got to understand, this was in my storage facility in Washington. I was really freaking out. It's been in there for, all these radios have been in there for like a year, right? And, yeah, let's get a little closer. We're going to do a little radio porn here, I guess. Don't flag me. Nobody flag me. Please don't flag me or I'll have to stop doing this. Okay, I told you about the Browning Mark III. This is kind of the same way. I was about 20 or so, sitting on the radio one night. We used to run channel 23, East Side Domination. And this guy comes up to the channel and says, yeah, hey, weak one, I understand you collect radios. And I'm like, yeah, so, yeah. I didn't know this guy. I never talked to him before. And he goes, yeah, man, I know a dude that's got a Tram Diamond D201. I'm going to have to spend some time detailing this one. This one needs a little work. It didn't used to, but I need to clean it up. And I'll do a video on this, like maybe Christmas time or something, because that's about when I'll be getting to it. Anyways, like, yeah, man, I got a Tram Diamond D201, and I work down at the Salt Lake Tribune. And he's like, I got this from a buddy, and he said to sell it to you. So I says, okay, cool. And he goes, you want to buy it? And I said, yeah, well, I got to look at it first. And he goes, well, come down. And I go, well, how much do you want for it? Because I needed to know how much cash to bring down, right? And he's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what it's worth. I says, well, about $125. Because I lowballed him because I haven't seen it, right? And he's like, I'll take it. I'm like, yeah. So I jumped in my truck and I went down and checked it out. And no marks on it, no nothing. I brought it home. It fired right up. I love these. Look at that. If we were in Britain, they'll say, let's, shall we lift up the bonnet? So I always used to say, hey, let's lift up the hood. So there she is in all of its glory. This is not the hand-wired version. This is the version that has the PC boards in it. I did put a... Yeesh, look at that cord. Oh my god. I haven't used this radio in so long. I put the new upgraded BA board in it that, of course, it turned color as well. So, yeah, there we go. So, last time I used this radio, it did work. Danger high voltages. And do not use as a handle, so don't lift that up as a handle. In fact, it's actually loose. It's really cool the way they constructed these things, though. Imagine this. This is a 23-channel version. This is the D201. Okay? So, imagine this like the Browning. You know, I don't know if you guys remember seeing those Browning Golden Eagle ads where, you know, like the guy's in his front room with his family and, you know, they're talking to all the other neighbors on the CB. Well, this was a piece of furniture. I did this some years back, unfortunately. I'm going to clean this up and we're going to fire it up. I have the stock D104 that goes to this in a box somewhere. And, but just imagine this. I mean, the social networking, right? Social networking, the original social networking. Pimping up more of my swag because, hey, I can. But, you know, everybody's on the radio. They're kind of in their front room. They're talking to each other. I always thought this was really cool. This is a piece of furniture, isn't it? This is like really, really, really super, super cool. All right, so while I've got you here, I'm only going to do the two radios, all right? So I did the Tram Diamond. Thank God I did that box first because I literally almost dropped it. Okay? So this is another radio that I really enjoy, and I've just kind of already cheated and unboxed this one because I actually had this out for radio night about a month ago here in Salt Lake. And there was this guy, really super annoying dude, that used to just hang out at the McDonald's above my street. His handle was Disc Jockey. And he would just sit there on Channel 19 and give out 1036s. And I'm like, what the hell is up with this guy? So one day, I'm in like 8th grade, right? So one day, I rode my Stingray up there. And here's this dorky looking dude in a Pinto, right? With a Hustler antenna, like a gutter mount on the Pinto. But he had one of these in that Pinto. This is damn near the size of the Pinto itself. This is the President Adams. And ever since then, I wanted one of these. Now, if I remember right, back in the day, the late 70s, that Adams went for, if I remember right, about $429 max. I think you could get them on sale for like $399. But could you imagine that? That's like, in today's money, that would be like, what I don't know, like a $900 CB or an $1,100 mobile. And yeah, that's crazy. This has got a PLL 858 chip in it. And it's a beautiful radio. You know, average performance. Just average. Not really a big performer. It has the scan features in here, which was like a big deal back in the day. 77-ish, I believe, on this. And 40 channels, AM, upper, lower, sideband. No FM, because it's not an export. It's street legal. And you had the channel 19 button. You had the channel 9 button, which is, in my opinion, is just a waste. But back then, it was a selling point. And then you could scan it, and this thing would sit and scan all 40 channels. Has the dimmer, clarifier, volume squelch, mic gain, RF gain, a tone control, which is always clockwise, pretty much. And then your meter control, so signal and RF, modulation, calibrate for the SWRs, because it has an SWR bridge in it. And Anyway, when I saw this in Disc Jockey's Pinto, I just had to have one of these. But this thing was so out of my league and out of my range. Back then I had a Cobra 138 XLR mobile, and I thought I was strapping. But yeah, I've always wanted one of these. I looked for years to find one. This one was hermetically sealed in cigarette smoke. I have one little scratch on it. I did it, unfortunately. I can't remember. I do not have the bracket for this. The bracket's probably as rare as the radio. And I have the microphone that Disc Jockey ran. It was the Turner Plus 3 Mobile. It's a squarish looking microphone's power mic, and it's like a cream color on the front, a blue back, has a 7.5 volt battery in it, and that's what he had. He had a Hustler antenna, he had the President Adams, and that Turner mobile mic. And man, did his mobile sound good. Maybe it was because he sat 2 blocks away from me. I'm not really sure. But I just had to have that sound. I had to have that mobile again. And being the boomer that I am, I went and made it happen. I looked for quite a while to find the right one. I bought this on Fleabay for like $150. It was untested. It was off, just like this. And hermetically sealed in cigarette smoke. And when I say that, I like a smoker's radio. I really don't mind. You can clean them up inside. That's not a big deal. You can get rid of the cigarette smoke. But when they're hermetically sealed in cigarette smoke, it stops the pit, the smoke itself, stops them from pitting up and getting all messed up. So when you take this face off and spritz it with some citrus cleaner, these things come out like brand new. I mean, dude, this thing's awesome. So I recapped this a few years ago and rebuilt the meter because the meter stuck, and fixed the LED display because it was missing a few segments. And gosh darn it, she's a runner. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll do more. But yeah, the Tram Diamond D201, the 23 channel version, and then the President Adams. I'm sorry. Yeah, the D201 and the President Adams. I'm sitting here thinking of my Madison because I wanted to have the top of the line President bass, and then of course the top of the line President mobile. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for episode number 5. I need to find that darn Brown and Golden Eagle receiver, and man, I haven't seen a box that's even that size in this whole move. Wow, I hope I did not lose it, because you can't have one. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And stay tuned for the next episode, which will be tomorrow night. Thank you. Cheers. Over and out.